Okay, today we're playing Out of Skill, a Kurtzgazat adventure. Go check out Kurtzgazat. He's a way bigger YouTuber. Go check him out. Trust me, you will be amazed.
Welcome to the Kurtzgazat Scale Lab, where we investigate all things great and small.
Captions,
Please keep
obviously.
hands and feet inside the lab at all times.
Okay.
You may use the yellow bar to adjust your position until you're comfortable. Comfortable.
Sorry about that. I've been on standby I've been hard at work doing stuff. Anyway, you must be on a tour of the Kurtzgazat labs, huh? Well, lucky you've wandered into the best lab by far. Let me show you around. Check out the blue capsule on the left. This is my greatest invention, a way to overcome the laws of physics. Shrinkagen. If you add it to things, they become teeny tiny. And I managed to invert it so I can also scale things to giant size.
We're gonna 100% this
when you
to
overdo it, but 70% of the time it works
it's
every
short.
time. Oh,
Also, we're gonna 100%
almost
this.
forgot. There should be a tablet with that's the lab tab. It works as a travel guide for this lab. It records as I talk and makes... Okay, check out the machine on your right, the one with the big handle in the middle. This is the Scalevator. It lets you grow and shrink this whole lab so you can visit other realms and see the worlds within worlds around you for yourself. It can also take the lab outside. Let me demonstrate.
We're just gonna sit this here.
Wow, it's good to be out again. So much data to be collected. But I'm sure
that
you
an
can't
anthill?
wait to try out my invention. Do you see a boxy white tool with a yellow handle?
yep.
There it is, the multi-tool. The first thing it does is analyze things. Hold down the trigger and point it at, let's say, that good. Despite their name, rubber ducks are generally made of plastic, not rubber. But it will still make a perfect guinea pig. To collect it, you'll need one of these red capsules with a big window in front. I use
Big.
shrinkagen to store the tool. Put that in the multi-tool.
Okay, in the
Now
multi-tool.
point the multi-tool at the rubber duck and press the trigger.
You can't shoot yourself. Okay.
Yes. I've missed this. Now comes the really cool part. That machine with the shrinkagen is the opticizer.
Put it in.
Let's scale it up and make a huge rubber... Yeah, making things smaller is fun and all. Now, press the button to send the giant rubber duck into the world. Well done. Now, to take a look at the new giant duck, we will get huge ourselves. Go to the other machine, the Scalevator, and set its lever to the mountain icon. Then, press the button when you're ready to see what this lab can really do.
What is happening? I'm Godzilla.
Welcome to the mountain realm. You are so big now that the city looks like a bunch of toys below you. Speaking of toys, I have one more thing to show you. Let's take this ducky for a ride. Grab the controller with the little... This is the Duck Drone. Duck can reach and manipulate things outside while you stay safe and cozy in the lab. It has lots of useful tools. This one, the claw, grabs when you press the trigger on that controller. Use it to pick up the rubber duck. Then we'll do a little obstacle course. You could fly out to, let's say that lighthouse out on the lake and take a turn around it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not good, I don't
Oh
think.
no, not
it back up.
another problem. My sensors are showing substantial shrinkagen leakage in the city. The wave must have
big
hit the storage tanks.
Ant.
Who knows what happened this
Is
time?
that a Godzilla ant?
No, I refuse to be shut down again. Please, you need to help me. We need to get down there
You
now.
go back there. Okay. Human size, I assume? Human size. Oh my god. Human size. Whoa, guys, we're shrinking. No, no, we're not. It just faded to black. Okay. Okay. Not bad.
Wow, they are marvelous. I mean, horrible. The sensor report says the shrinkagen tanks are
God.
completely empty. So those ants must have soaked up a lot of it. But now they're starting to eat the city. We need to figure out how to stop
Where are
them.
the
Grab the
people?
multi-tool to get some data.
You.
Just like I feared, it's an inverted shrinkagen malfunction. Basically, the shrinkagen has merged with the ants and is stuck now. We need another huge blast of shrinkagen to get them back to normal. But we're out of shrinkagen. Also, the ants are too spread out to shrink all at once. You need to do two things. Find a way to gather all the ants in one place and find the missing... Do you see the spikes on their back? And the ones trying to cut out parts of buildings? These must be leafcutter ants. They're called that because they cut and collect bits of plants to tend their gardens. They're super strong and have complex societies. They won't be easy to handle.
Okay. So what? So can I grab the ants? No. Okay. Step back.
This is a major leafcutter ant. Majors are the biggest of the 4 subgroups of leafcutter ant workers. They're basically the soldiers of the colony. They point each other towards threats that need taking care of. When one major signals a threat to the rest of the group, the troops come rushing in. This is a major leafcutter ant. Majors are the biggest of the 4
Okay, shut
subgroups
up.
of leafcutter ant workers. They're basically the soldiers of the colony. They point each other towards threats that need taking care of. When one cardboard and foam? What an odd flavour for a donut.
Holy.
This must have been left over from the wave earlier. Too bad for us. It doesn't seem to have damaged the ants. They have water-repellent surfaces. Pesky giant buggers. This one is a minor, one of the smaller leafcutter ants. Leafcutters live in complex societies where every caste has a different task. This is a major leafcutter ant.
Oh, God.
Majors are the biggest of the 4 subgroups of leafcutter ant workers. They're a volcano. That belongs to another Kurzgesagt. This is a bacteriophage, or bacteria eater. I can't believe the wave washed it all the way out here. They're found everywhere there are bacteria, but this one belongs to another Kurzgesagt lab. Let's grab a capsule and collect it so I can return it.
Okay, hold on.
More inverted shrinkage. Return this to its original size so we can Well done. I sent that back to its home lab. Keep an eye out for more things like this. They may be our ticket to shrink these. It must have been hit by the leak. Now move the yellow lever to the correct scale. Good. I sent that back to the energy lab and saved the shrinkagen. It was probably not the only one. If you can find the others, we can collect enough shrinkagen for the ants. So we have 2 groups of ants here. The miners, which are responsible for finding food and resources, and the majors, which protect the colony from threats. Maybe we can use that behavior to our advantage. Let's see how they act in their natural environment, the insect realm.
We're going to the insect realm, guys. Oh my god. Well, where are we going to the insect realm?
Look, there's one of the miner ants doing its job, collecting food and leaving a trail of pheromones to tell the others where to go. This ant must be the queen ant. It's much bigger than the rest, even bigger than the majors. Plus it has a crown on its head. Look at this plane. Passenger seats really are getting smaller and smaller. I'll have to have a word with the energy lab. They clearly aren't storing their nuclear waste properly.
Okay, human.
A telescope. It's amazing what you can do with a set of curved mirrors in a tube.
Human. Oh, banana.
Oh, nice. A banana for scale. Pheromones are essential for ants to communicate. It's a little like a scent trail, except instead of sniffing with noses like we would, ants pick up pheromones via receptors on their antennae, and those pheromones can convey information like threat or donut.
I would think we would have enough crap.
Pheromones are essential for ants to communicate. It's a little like a scent trail, except instead of sniffing with noses like we would, ants pick up pheromones via receptors on their antennae, and those pheromones can convey information like threat or donut. Another duck. Shouldn't you be at your own lab? And it's gone. Strange. Keep an eye out for more ducks, would you? I'll track them in the collections page of the lab tab.
I don't know why I brought it out. We need him.
Back to the human realm we go.
I'm gonna go back to being a normal size. It is still chaos. Not good to know. Okay. Oh. Can I put the pheromones in this? We're gonna test it.
Giant ants need giant pheromones. We should have enough shrinkagen by now to scale them. Now you need to deploy them. So again, push the yellow button on the opticizer. Those trail pheromones will need to be bigger for the ants to notice them. About human-sized should do it.
That's what I did. That's what I made them.
Great. Now, Duck will be able to help you lay your own human-sized pheromone trail. You should have just enough trail pheromones to attract all the minor ants. Time to show you another feature of the drone, the vacuum beam. Drive the drone over to those pheromones and now you can use the drone to lay a path. That's a good. You've got the start of a trail. Almost there. That's the minor ants gathered up. Now we just need to get the major ants together so we can shrink them all with one good blast of shrinkagen. Let's go back to the insect realm and see what we can find to attract the major ants.
Okay. I think after we do the ants, then we can do...
Major ants respond to threats to the colony. Other ants can create a burst of alarm pheromones that says there's something scary here, and the majors will come deal with the problem. The major ants seem awfully interested in this bottle. There was another ant in there. It must be releasing alarm pheromones that are making the major ants react. Unfortunately, even though you freed it from the bottle, it's still
hold
stuck
on.
in that water drop.
Put it in the human realm. Let me
That should
think.
have had some effect. Let's go to the human realm and see. The forces that make water molecules stick together are strongest at the edge of a water drop. So as soon as the drop is so big there's more middle than edge, the water drop breaks apart. These alarm pheromones indicate that this ant sees us as a huge threat. It's trying to call in reinforcements to protect the colony. And here come the major ants, ready to eliminate the threat, which in this case is us, so you might want to hurry. We have plenty of shrinkagen to take care of all these ants. Just grab that other capsule, put it in your multi-tool and blast them. There, perfectly regular-sized leaf-cutter ants going home to their perfectly regular-sized colony. I'd say that's a job well done. But let's make a quick trip up to the mountain.
Okay, so that's gonna be it for today. We'll do more tomorrow. See you guys.